Ademola Adeleke, the governor of Osun State, has resigned from the PDP 1st of December 2025. He posted a statement on his official X handle where it says that due to the current crisis within the leadership of the People's Democratic Party at the national level, on the 4th of November 2025, I officially conveyed my resignation letter as a member to the leadership of the party in Sagba Abungude, Ward 2, Ede North Local Government. I thank the chairman and his numerous members and supporters for the opportunities given to me to use the platform for my elections as first a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and now as governor of Osun State. The letter said similar thing addressed to the chairman PDP in Ede, Osun State. Dear Chairman, resignation of my membership of the People's Democratic Party, and due to the current crisis of the internal leadership of the national leadership of the People's Democratic Party, I hereby resign my membership of the People's Democratic Party with immediate effect. I thank the People's Democratic Party for the opportunities given to me for my elections as a senator representing Osun West and as governor of Osun State under the People's Democratic Party. Warm regards, Ademola Jackson Adeleke, governor of Osun State. This was on the 4th of November. That is almost a month ago. That was when he officially conveyed the letter that he was resigning from the PDP. But it was kept secret. It was kept quiet for a month, from 4th of November to 1st. The PDP is planning to host its primaries. The Osun State elections would take place before the 2027 elections. So the elections will take place, I think, next year, 2026, if I'm not mistaken. And so the primaries activities and all that, there are certain activities that are to take place. So Governor Ademola Adeleke, the uncle of Davido, is making it clear that he has resigned from the People's Democratic Party. But he has not stated where he is going to. So as of yet, we don't know where Governor Ademola Adeleke is heading. Some suggest he may head to APC. Others said he may go to Accord Party. Others said he may go to ADC, the opposition coalition. One is that he may go to APC. The problem with the APC is that APC has the former governor of Osun State, the person that Ademola Adeleke defeated, the governor that he defeated for him to become governor. That person is in APC, I think is a minister in the cabinet of President Tinubu and is close to President Tinubu. So if Ademola Adeleke is leaving to APC, he would likely need assurances from the president, from the leadership of the APC, that if he goes to APC, he will not have problem with the former governor, who is clearly still interested in becoming governor again in Osun State. That he may not have problem with other APC power brokers in the states, because that is something of concern that he will be worried about. Then the suggestion he may go to Accord Party. I think Accord Party has a release statement that they would love to have the Governor Ademola Adeleke in Accord Party. I don't know much about that. Then the other option is for him to go to ADC. ADC is the party of the opposition coalition. The interesting thing with the ADC is that a former governor of Osun State, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, is the national secretary of the ADC. So he's a key leader in the ADC. The ADC is opposition coalition opposed to President Tinubu. Remember, Adeleke, has the Adeleke met with PDP leaders in the state, and they endorsed President Tinubu for 2027. They have said that they will support President Tinubu for 2027, just that at that point, he was not joining APC. Now, if Governor Ademola Adeleke, who endorsed Tinubu for president, will he be joining ADC, who are clearly opposed to President Tinubu? The thing with the ADC is that since Rauf Aregbesola is there, if Governor Ademola Adeleke can have some kind of agreement, some kind of alliance with Rauf Aregbesola, it would help him in trying to mount an effective charge for a re-election. It will help him. But considering the rivalry between Aregbesola and Tinubu, considering rivalry between ADC and APC, would Governor Ademola Adeleke not suffer collateral damage from that this thing? Governor Ademola Adeleke is just interested in becoming governor again. He doesn't seem interested in the national fight between Tinubu and those who want to unseat Tinubu. He's not interested in that fight. He wants to be governor again, and he needs a platform where he can use. The PDP that is living is fractured, is in crisis. You understand? And so he needs a platform that he can use. Can he use APC? One thing some of them are looking at is the Professor Charles Soludo example in Anambra State. Charles Soludo is of ABGA. He has been supporting President Tinubu. He supported Tinubu for the 2023 elections. He's still supporting Tinubu. He said they've known each other for 30 years or so. They are close friends and all that. Soludo remained in ABGA while clearly supporting Tinubu. And Soludo won his re-election in ABGA. Soludo did not leave ABGA to join APC. You understand? But they now use APC as a way to eliminate a key rival, in the governor race in Anambra State. So someone like Ademola Adeleke could look at that Soludo model of somebody who stayed in his party and yet was able to get the presidential blessing and won re-election. So I suspect that Ademola Adeleke, if he's not going to APC, which is possible, he may not go to APC, right? He may want to look at Soludo example and go to a different party, maybe an Accord party. If he goes to ADC, the president will see him as direct affront, because those in ADC, the key purpose driving the ADC is to unseat Tinubu in 2027. So if Ademola Adeleke now goes to ADC, the Tinubu camp may likely see that, this is one of our enemy. And that may now work against him, where he may now lose re-election in Osun State as collateral damage of the fight to who will win presidential race in 2027. So maybe the more logical thing for him to do is to look for a party like Accord Party or so, a party that is not clearly against Tinubu, a party that he can go to that party, get the ticket, and maybe get the blessing of the presidency and say, see, I'm not opposed to you winning re-election. I just want to win re-election in my state. The PDP is in shambles. ADC they are your number one enemy. I just want to win re-election. Allow me join Accord Party or SDP or another party. Let me now use that platform to run for for the next for my re-election. And then when I become, he is going to, if he wins re-election, it will be before the 2027 election. There cannot be an agreement. If I win re-election, I will now use my influence as governor of Osun State to ensure that I support you for the 2027 election. That looked like a smarter play for Governor Ademola Adeleke. It was obvious that he was leaving the PDP because he did not attend the PDP National Convention that held in Ibadan mid-November. Ademola Adeleke did not attend. So it was obvious that he was leaving. And he is in a bitter conflict with APC leadership in Osun State over the issue of local government. Who should run the local government? That issue is in court. You understand? So he's really having bitter fight with the Osun stakeholders, APC stakeholders in Osun State. So that fight is there. But he can make the case, use his connections with those who are close to the president and say, I'm not in PDP, I'm not going to ADC, let me join a third party, a different party, and use it to contest my re-election. So Ademola Adeleke is another governor that has left PDP. PDP lost Governor Sheriff of Delta State. They lost Governor Pastor Umo Eno of Akwa Ibom State. They lost Peter Umba of Enugu State. They are losing Agbo Kefas of Taraba State, and they've lost Goye Diri of Bayelsa State. So adding more to those who are leaving, it is said that at the end of the day, PDP may end up having like maybe 5 governors left. It's likely that Governor Caleb Mofwang of Plateau State will likely leave. I don't know of what the governor of Adamawa State will do. He's in his second term, so he may just decide to. The governor of Adamawa State was not in support of expelling Wike and others from the PDP in the convention that they had in Ibadan. So that's one politics that is playing out in Osun State. Governor Ademola Adeleke, the dancing senator and the dancing governor, the big uncle of Davido, has resigned from the PDP. We wait to see where he goes next.